Now, let us know certain facts about life insurance premium. Now, we need to know few points about the life insurance premium, such as who is eligible to claim premium as deduction, upper limit of deduction for life insurance premium, whether deduction is allowed on paid basis or due basis, what is the mode of payment of the premium, is there any lock-in period for the policy, and what if policy is surrendered before lock-in period. So let's find out the answers to these questions. Now, who is eligible to claim life insurance premium as deduction under section 80C and in whose name policy can be taken? So insurance premium can be claimed as deduction under section 80C only by an individual or Hindu undivided family. And in case of individual, he can be a resident or he can be non-resident. Now the insurance policy can be taken in the name of self or spouse, that is husband or wife, or children. Now children can be minor, major, married, not married, dependent or independent. But the reverse is not true, that children cannot claim tax benefit in respect of life insurance premium paid on the life of parents. An HUF can claim deduction on premium paid on the life of its members. Now, how much maximum amount can be claimed as deduction under section 80C? You may be aware that up to 1,50,000 one can pay life insurance premium, and you are also aware that there are various others investment opportunities to claim deduction under section 80C, such as PPF, NSC, home loan repayment, tuition fees, etc., etc. So life insurance premium is one of the component and the overall limit is 1,50,000. Now whether full amount of life insurance premium can be claimed as deduction, generally we think whatever premium we pay is eligible as a deduction, but that is not the case. You need to really look at, when you took out the policy, that is the date of the policy, what is the sum assured and how much premium you have paid, and there are certain restrictions on the amount of the premium which can be claimed as deduction. Now let's take, if the policy is taken before 1/4/2003, then there are no restrictions on the eligibility of the, and the full premium can be claimed as deduction. If the policy is taken between 1/4/2003 to 31st March 2012, then only 20% of the sum assured is eligible for deduction. If the policy is taken on or after 1/4/2012, then only 10% of sum assured is eligible for deduction. However, 15% of sum assured is allowed if the person is disabled as per section 80U, is an handicap, he doesn't have his legs or eyes, or suffering from disease or ailment as per section 80 DDB, the policy is on after 1st April 2013. So basically you need to look at three aspects, that the date of the policy, what is the sum assured and premium paid during the year. Let's take an example. Let's say Arun has taken a life insurance policy on 1/4/2014 with a sum assured 4 lakhs and paid a premium of 60,000 in a financial year 18-19. What is the eligible amount under section 80C? Now in this case, Arun is eligible to claim 10% of sum assured, that is 4 lakhs, that comes to 40,000 under section 80C out of total premium of 60,000, and the balance 20,000 will not be allowed as deduction. Now whether deduction is allowed on payment basis or due basis. So deduction is always allowed if the premium is paid during the financial year. Now it is possible that the payment is due in March, but you may make payment in the month of April. Such premiums will not be allowed for a deduction for the preceding financial year. So you have to pay money in the financial year to claim the deduction. Now, what could be a mode of payment? Mode of payment could be anything. It can be either cash, check, demand draft, or debit card, credit card, any other electronic mode of payment. There is no restriction as such. Now, whether GST paid on life insurance premium allowed as deduction? Yes, it is allowed as deduction because the section says that any sum paid to effect or to keep in force an insurance. Now, if you don't pay GST, then the insurance company is not going to renew your policy. So it is critical that GST becomes part of the amount which is paid to keep the insurance policy alive. So in our view, GST amount can be claimed as deduction. Now, what is lock-in period? Now, the Income Tax Act has prescribed that if you claim deduction under section 80C, then you have to keep your policy alive for certain period of time. For example, in case of single premium policy, you need to keep your policy alive for 2 years from the date of commencement of policy. In any other case, 2 years of insurance premium paid. In case of unit link insurance plan, 5 years of the premium has been paid. And suppose for some reason you surrender your policy before this stated period of time, then whatever deduction you have claimed in the earlier years, you will have to add to your income in the year in which the policy is surrendered. So be careful. Do not surrender your policy before the stated period, else you have to add the amount which you claim as deduction as an income. Now, this lock-in period, again, for the sake of understanding, has been kept and has been explained over here in a tabular form. That's all. Thank you very much.